Hey everybody, it's Danielle Damianov with Wine Down Wednesday, and I am here today with Jennifer Springer, who is with Orchid Realty Group. She's the broker of Orchid, and we're going to talk about Miromar Lakes. She lives in Miromar Lakes, and so we're going to get some insider tips on what it's like to live, work, and play in Southwest Florida, specifically Miromar Lakes. So thank you, Jennifer, so much for being here. I really
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having me.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about Miromar Lakes.
yes. Well, I will say that Miromar Lakes is one of the hottest neighborhoods in all of Southwest Florida. In fact, it was voted best gated community in the entire United States, right?
Year over year, it continues to be rated as the #1 gated community in the United States. So that's a big draw for a lot of buyers coming in and wanting to live in paradise. And the fact that it was rated by an outside council is truly amazing. So it's an unbelievable neighborhood.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just from the grand entrance when you're driving up to the fountain to everything else. And we're going to show some photos here in just a little bit. But in your opinion, what makes Miromar Lakes one of the hottest neighborhoods to live in here?
Well, certainly I am biased because we have been living in Miramar for over 16 years now. We're raising our family there, and obviously it's a testimonial that we haven't moved out. We've made lots of wonderful friends, and so it's such a great, relaxed community. I think that what makes it so unique, and there are other communities that are beautiful and wonderful, but there's something. It's a blend of a couple of different things. One is that every neighborhood within the neighborhood, so we have a lot of these sub neighborhoods in there, they're all very unique from each other. Nothing looks the same row after row. So there's all these great little fingers of different neighborhoods with different gates and different basically product, whether it's a coach home, a condo, single family home, a villa. There's just a lot to choose from. But also we have over 3 miles of sandy white beach. So that's incredible to have. As well as over 700 acres of fresh water. So that really is a highlight because we have a lot of boaters, we have water skiers, people enjoying the beautiful resort style. And I have not seen that anywhere else in Southwest Florida. So from that perspective, it's really unique. Adding to that, you've got a very relaxed resort feel. So coming down in your shorts and a t-shirt at the beach club is something that is highly promoted. The happy hours, the live music, great social scene. I always say you can be in Miramar, you can be as social as you want. If you want to be a bit of a recluse and have your own time by yourself, it promotes it. If you want to make a ton of new friends and go out and have a great time, it's also a great place to be.
Yeah, I think one of the things that you mentioned in what makes it so amazing is a lot of times the communities around here, you'll have like one that's primarily golf, right? Or one that might have tennis, more of like sports clubs, but maybe not golf. This not only combines golf, tennis, but also the boating and having that lake and motorized, and having boats on the lake. I know that there's other communities where, there's the lake, but you can't have a boat on that lake. So I think that's what also makes it very unique is being able to have your boat there, and just have all different, everything that there is to possibly do in that one community. And another thing that you had mentioned is there's gated communities within the gated community, right? So that also makes it very unique and beautiful. So what is building, or what are they still building in there? Is it only resales? Are there, is there lots that people can still build on?
It's a great question, and it's evolving. So we still have land open for construction. The most recent project, so to speak, that was just launched last week is a neighborhood called Messina. there's going to be 24 golf villas. So they're right on the golf course. And we're getting a huge reaction from this. A lot of reservations are going in right now. So people can reserve, review the plans and the floor plan, and then make a decision if they want to move forward. But I think right now there's almost half that have already been reserved.
Oh, wow.
They're going very, very quick. People want to live on a golf course, and they love watching, especially if you're a golfer, they just love to have that feeling of being right on the golf course.
Absolutely. And so now so the golf villas are on the other side of, so we have Miramar Lakes, we have the beach club, and then the golf villas are going to be on the other side, right?
We're gonna be on the other side, right on the golf course. Pricing is about 2.2 and up.
Starting,
Square
okay.
footage, yes, starting at 2.2. The square footage is about 2,700 and up. So just depending on if you want two-story, one-story. They're very deep lots, which is great because you can get a nice sized pool in the back. And you can expand your lanai. So and there's 4 different builders as part of that program.
That's what I was going to ask. Okay, so there's 4 different builders. And how many lots again did you say?
So they're starting out with phase 1, which is 12
Okay.
lots. And then they're gonna, once that has been probably not completed, but halfway through, they're gonna open up the next lot section, which is another 12. So a total of 24 at this point. That could change. It again is evolving. But at this point, that's what they're publishing to the public.
Okay. And now who are the builders?
So we have Gulf Shore, we have Arthur Rottenberg, we have Divco and Randall Mitchell.
Okay. All amazing.
All great builders. All of these builders have been building in Miramar for many, many years.
Right. Now, in terms of resale, tell me a little bit about like how the market is right now. We all know the market's incredibly hot right now,
Yes.
but do you have anything available to sell?
It's been a wild ride. Normally we carry, just myself, I carry over 20 listings in Miramar. And just to give you a perspective, this time of year, kind of in a previous couple of years setting, we were probably at about 65 homes between condos and single family. And now I think we're at about 3 that are on the market. So yes, they are going very, very quickly. It's a huge benefit to live there and know your neighbors and know people, because it allows me to kind of start to, pick around and see who might be interested in selling and getting this kind of the scoop of what's going on in the neighborhood. But right now we do not have a lot, but more I suspect will be coming on the market. It's just a natural time for sellers to think about putting their home on the market. We kind of coin, so most people don't actually move out of Miramar. Most people are actually moving within the neighborhood. We actually call it the Miramar Shuffle. It's something that we've just called within our own real estate company, because it's the shuffling out to the next home. And so many of the homeowners are just simply going to something either larger or smaller or something newer. It's just something different based on where they are in their life.
Right. Now, in terms of having the lake and having a boat, is there certain boat slips, or are you only able to have a boat if your home is on the lake?
Yeah, so another really great question, because you do not have to have a home on the lake in order to have a boat and be able to operate your own boat behind. So we have an area where we have a marina. We actually have 2 marinas where you can rent a slip there. So that's one option. If your home is not on the lake, you can certainly do that. Or even if it's on the lake, we have homeowners that have their boats down by the marina, because we have a marina staff that can look and overlook the home, or excuse me, the boat. Also, we have many homes that are actually on the lake, and you can build a dock if there's not one already there. So you can just go right outside in your backyard and there's your boat.
Okay, perfect. So let's show everybody a couple pictures, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to also show some more as well. But I am going to share my screen here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, yeah. That is our golf course, our golf club. That's the beginning part where there's gates and you drive in, and we have a dining room and a bar there, and then of course all the golf facilities.
It's beautiful. Just
It really is. It's
by
very unique. Yeah.
So now in here, there is a restaurant, right? It's what,
That would be the third restaurant. So golf is optional at Miramar. It's not bundled. It's a completely separate amenity. So it's an option if you are a golfer. You can join the golf course, and that would be a third dining option for somebody that would be a golf member.
okay. So let's take a look at the poolside well,
That's the beach club, which is open air, and it is just really a fun place. They serve lunch and dinner. Sometimes they will serve brunch as well, which is really a nice treat on a Sunday morning. Often on Wednesday and Fridays, they will have live music, and they do lots of different happy hour events going on. But it's a great gathering place because it overlooks the beach and then the lake. So it's just a really special place to have a lunch or dinner or just enjoy your friends.
yeah. And then this area over here is this the bar?
That's the bar, and then beyond that are tables, and then beyond that is our swimming pool. It's a resort style pool where you can be served beverages, lunch. So it's really truly like you are in some island somewhere being served. It's incredible.
But I think what's also important is you have to be a resident, right, of Miramar to be able to enjoy or go to the restaurants or use any of this.
You do, yeah. It's only, it's completely exclusive to a Miramar resident. So outsiders are not in, allowed in, of course, if they were a guest or a friend, they could be, but it is really for only the residents of Miramar.
Okay. So then this here, in fact, I think what we're seeing.
Yeah, that's the beach, right? That's right there is we have these beautiful cabanas that you can use. They're first come, first serve. They're all along the beach with cushions on the chairs. That's part of the 3 Mile Beach. That's actually where it almost starts, and then it winds all the way throughout the neighborhood. And then beyond that, you can see that there's like a little fishing pier, and then there are boat slips, and that's where
Okay.
you can lease a dock. And if you don't want to own a boat, a lot of people want to enjoy a boat, but they don't actually want the maintenance of a boat. We do have boats that you can rent. And you can either hire a captain to take you out if you want to have complete relaxation, or you can just go out yourself and rent it and enjoy it. So that's another really great option.
And then the kayaks are for rent and everything else.
Yeah, we have kayaks and little sailboats, lots of paddle boards, all of that.
It's absolutely beautiful. So we have one more picture we're going to show here, which just shows kind of like how spectacular, you have the pool, the lake, the poolside dining. You can see the boat slips here. And really Miramar Lakes is minutes from pretty much everything. I mean, we have the airport is right there, right across this Gulf Coast Town Center. Miramar Outlets is just down the street, Hertz Arena for concerts, like fine dining, shopping, the highway, the airport. Like you can't get
Right.
any better than that.
I know, that's the thing that, especially if you're new to Southwest Florida and you're trying to navigate on where you want to live. It beyond all the amenities, which are incredible, and the people, is the location, because you have complete access. I mean, it's literally maybe 8 minutes to the airport, which is great if you're coming in over a weekend and want to get to your home right away. You're not having to go onto, heavy traffic. You're basically home in about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Location, everything about the community is just, absolutely amazing. And I didn't realize that you've been there for 16 years. So
I don't know where time has gone. It's incredible. Yeah, I've watched it really grow too. That's really what's been fun, is that we've watched all these neighborhoods opening up and new people coming in, and it's really been a fun experience just being here for that long to really watch it evolve and continue to grow. It is, not only the amenities then, is that all the landscaping is perfect. They groom the flowers, the bushes, all the trees. They just do a spectacular job of just making sure that it's completely maintained always.
right. Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, just driving up to it, you can just feel how grand it is. And I will say that the villas or townhomes, I don't know what you call them. I mean, they are I've been inside, they're very spacious.
They're
So
very spacious. Yeah, they're very open concepts so that, 2,800 square feet feels like 3,500 square feet.
exactly.
Usually 3 bedrooms and a den, maybe a fourth bedroom, maybe an upstairs. There's quite a bit of room. And, we all want to be outside. So the lanai area becomes really important. It opens, all the doors open up and you can have indoor, outdoor living space.
Right. Yeah. So you don't have, it's not only single family homes, they have condos, they have villas, they have townhomes. So if anybody that's watching this has any questions about Miramar Lakes, Jennifer's information is in the video at the end. You can always reach out to her. As you can tell, she is the in-house expert when it comes to Miramar Lakes, but not only Miramar Lakes, she sells in all of Southwest Florida. She has an amazing team behind her. She is the broker for Orchid Realty Group, which they're located right in Bonita Springs, kind of by Coconut Point. So you don't need to call her only for Miramar Lakes. She does have a great team, but I'm so excited to be able to let everybody know about Miramar Lakes and that you're still building. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Is there anything that you want to point out before we?
I do. Actually, we have not only the Messina that we just briefly talked about, but we have a couple of other new projects that are almost ready to be released. So I would say stay tuned. There's going to be some exciting announcements for some new neighborhoods in Miramar.
Ooh, nice. We'll have to bring it to Wind Down Wednesday when it's
There
available.
you go.
Alrighty, Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Reach out to Jennifer if you have any questions about buying or selling or renting in Southwest Florida. And she is the Miramar Lakes expert. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.